If you have eyes, you saw from the title and thumbnail that this video is about Spy Family, and odds are you know what Spy Family is, so I won't bore you with the details of the premise of the plot, because odds are you're watching the show, given that it's really popular and really bloody good, because, well, it's based off a really bloody good manga that I have briefly talked about once in the past, not specifically in its own video, but in general. And if you aren't watching Spy Family, or haven't thought about watching it, do. And if you like what you see in the first couple episodes, they're out now. I believe there's 3. Or is it 4? I think there's 4 episodes. There's 4. With the 4 episodes that are out as of recording this, if you like what you see, go read the manga because it's an absolute joy. Obviously, the whole thing won't get adapted, and it's a pretty faithful adaptation, so you can pick up and go straight from where the anime cuts off, which is very good. It's a really good adaptation. I'm very happy with that because there's a lot of manga that get adaptations where the anime cuts things, changes things, add things, whether the director has some fun with what's going on, which they're entitled to because they are working on it, and as such you get some differences. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Spy Family, and right, you should go watch it. It's really good. It's really cute. It's really wholesome, and the story is just plain funny. Like, it's a really just fun, good read, watch, and like you can make your own predictions on where you think the story's gonna go. I have mine. Maybe I'll make a video on it later on if the manga picks up. Albeit, the one thing with the manga is it does only release, at least now, the past couple chapters have been monthly, but they are still only 20 pages long. They are not, the 40 plus pages long that normal monthly publishing manga are, which is a bit of a shame, but if that's what the mangaka is able to put out, then that's entirely fair. You shouldn't, demand things from people that are giving you content to enjoy, so there's that. But that is one gripe, you do have to wait quite a while for not a whole lot of content. But recently we've been getting some really good stuff in the manga, so I'm not exactly complaining. I just wish it would come a little bit quicker, but hey, there's nothing I can do about that. But anyway, read the manga, watch the anime. There's been recently a lot of very weird attempts to cancel the show, given that, because it's popular, people want those PC points on the internet, all that cancel culture. They want, the clout, so they're going to try and cancel something popular because they think that if they do that, they'll get, people go, oh, good job, you're very funny, very good man, you're calling out bad thing, something like that. I don't know what that voice was, don't worry about it. But, it's one of those things, and people are saying that Spy Family is sexualizing minors. I don't see it, but hey, go ahead. There's people complaining about lewds of characters. Okay, again, I don't see the problem, but with that one I actually don't see the problem with. The first one, it just isn't there, so why are you trying to claim that there's this and that and the other? And it's really quite funny seeing the discourse that this show has somehow brought about just by existing and doing nothing, because it doesn't do anything controversial or say anything, or have any of those, darker sides of anime, which I've actually made a video on. Go watch it if you feel like it. It's like, this show has done nothing wrong, and yet people are trying to cancel it because they want clout. Like, I saw a thread on Mal pop up of someone who made a brand new account for the sole purpose of fucking slandering the show and going, why does anyone like this boring mid-ass trash tier show? Like, honestly, the story's pointless, nothing happens, like, why would anyone want to watch this? Like, there've been 4 episodes at this point, of course not much is going to happen, bro. This is going to be 12 episodes long, and it's getting a second call later on. You're expecting a whole, One Piece, level of storytelling to happen in 4 episodes? Jesus, bro. Obviously it was a troll account, and they were just trying to stir discourse, and I've kind of fed into that by talking about it, but it just goes to show what I'm bringing up here, of the show has just caused a whole bunch of brain-dead idiots to just, thirst for attention, and it's quite humorous that they're outing themselves as such. Other than that, it is just really good. Good fun in both the community's response to it, both the positive and the inanely negative, and also watching it and getting to see this manga that I love be adapted into an anime. It's a really interesting experience, because I've not been an anime fan for all that long, so not a lot of series that I've read before watching. So, you know, or series that I've read that are then getting an anime adaptation. Hopefully Kaiju number 8 gets one. I'd really like that. That'd make my day. But hey, Spy Family is really good. Love the cast. Like, I love not only the cast in the show, the characters, but also the cast playing them. They're all really good. I love the voice actors. The music, Wit Studios doing a great job. Albeit in the most recent episode I did pause it at a really awkward time, as it was a panning out shot from zoomed in, and I paused it literally the first frame of that, so I had a very awkward, not very pretty looking frame, but that's not to be, you know, criticised because it's an in-between frame. But hey, you know, it's just one of those. But hey, it's a really good show. I really like it. Cloverworks are also involved in it, which does worry me, but maybe we'll talk about Cloverworks at some point in the future and their track record with closing out shows. But hey, that's all we're going to talk about. Just just ramble on about Spy Family and tell you that it's good, like many other people probably have, and that it's good and you should go watch it because it's good, as well as did you know that, by the way, Spy Family is pretty good and there's a little bit of weird controversy around it. And hey, yeah, I've not really got anything else to say. I didn't have anything like to add to begin with. This was just the ramblings of a lunatic. So yeah, if you like this video and like Spy Family, like, comment, sub, hit the notification bell. You know the usual YouTube thing. With all that said, I've been Animosity, you've been you, and I hope to see you next time for another video. Ta-ta for now.